Didn't even get to cross.
I'll try this one with a little talking. Alrighty, welcome back to Drax's little, I don't know, Demon Hunter guides here. This will be an update since the last one I did. They've changed a lot as far as talents go. All of the talents got rearranged. We also got a new talent in Fallout. They redid Soul Barrier, and then obviously they changed where everything was. You can take a look at that. That is my recommendation for basic pug dungeons. There's some annoyances here in the sense that I can't change my talents, so this is really the best that you can do given the circumstances. Not a whole lot changes as far as playstyle, except with the Soul Barrier talent. It's actually something that you can use as both the heal to pull in your soul fragments, and when you do, it will give you a shield. So here, I've got some, we'll pull those in, I get the heal, and then I've got a 250k absorption shield, which is a nice little smoothing effect, I think, between your demon spikes. Currently, I believe in my last video I mentioned that Mastery, it was pretty good. It's not bad by any means, but you definitely want Haste. Haste is the king right now. My Sheeter GCD is incredibly low, which makes generating pain easier. It also makes the whole cooldowns shorter. So like Fellblade's cooldown, even if it doesn't get reset by Shear, it's only 12 seconds instead of 15. Things like that. It also decreases the recharge time on your demon spikes. Oh, and they changed the animation for your breath, Fell Devastation. It looks much better now, I think, and it gives you a real clear indication of the cone that's affected. It's not quite a line like a Havoc Demon Hunter. Also, for those that were concerned about the Immolation Aura nerf, yeah, still my second highest damaging ability. The only major change here is that your soul cleaving a lot as more of a filler these days. So all around, it doesn't feel a whole lot different. It feels smoother. If I had to put a title on it, knockback. Oh, I didn't get the charge. Also, I keep forgetting I have this Fell Eruption, which you normally don't use, or you didn't use before, but now there's just not a whole lot of choice on this talent tree. Concentrated Sigils and Quickened Sigils are okay. Concentrated could be helpful. Oh, this is gonna hurt so much. Hey. Yeah, those are amazing. Yes, please and thank you. Oh, they look like trash. Yeah, Fell Eruption does a relatively decent amount of damage at 200k. The stun is alright. Depends on the mob, I guess, that you're casting it on. It's more superfluous. It's just a single target nuke. The better gear, that thing's gonna hit really fucking hard. What are they doing? So there's the stun. It's okay. In a situation like this, I mean, if you're dealing with an entire trash bowl, it's just not going to be strong enough. I like this dungeon, but I really hate the angles. The camera just gets completely fucked. This little mini boss is real dumb. Oh good, we don't have to clear the next room. It's just this guy. Whoa. I don't understand this like concept of healers just not healing in a dungeon. I mean, I can see that he's clearly healing. It just lets me get so low. They did buff the damage of Throw Glaive a little bit. 45k crit. I mean, it's just... I don't know. I feel like... Through the ages. Our Aeons. I don't know. It's a really good pull technique. I'd like the bleed. I think that would be a really cool effect that the Havoc Demon Hunters get. Their Throw Glaive actually causes the targets that are struck by it to bleed for a period of time. Souls. Let's get a soul barrier up with all 5. Oh, it's already like gone and no one can kick. That's good. Got the camera angles in this dungeon. Or something. Wow. I kicked that. Even on cooldown. Beta. So yeah, Agonizing Flames I still take. Razor Spikes has utility, obviously, but now that you get Sigil of Misery baseline, kind of meh. Burning Alive or Fallout are probably the best choices here. Feast just is kind of lackluster in comparison. Where the fuck are these guys? So yeah, there's this bug on beta, sorry about that, that people are phased until you get into combat. It takes a few seconds for them to actually phase in. So you can see like the rogue and the druid just clearly were not here while I was standing up here, but they were. Oh my god. Fell devastation, fell eruption, must remember. Can he move? Good, the one time I need a boss to move, it doesn't. Okay. Guess it's time to LOH. healer scared the shit out of me. This dungeon's pretty legit. $485k crit. That spell eruption does some serious single target damage, let me tell you. I was forgetting about my sigil of fire. Nice big heal. This would be mildly annoying on Helia because I have Fellblade, which I still think is one of the best talents you can take on that tree. But she is not pathable. So you just literally cannot hit her with it. I feel like with this healer I cannot do a double pull here. I'd love to pull that other group, but don't worry, the DPS will do it for me. A little LOH action here while I have a second. What's this guy doing? So yeah, tank damage I don't think is out of control on that debate. I think we're doing reasonable damage. I mean, on a trash pull, yeah, I'm doing pretty high DPS, but you'll see on this boss I'm not actually all that competitive. If these guys are even like remotely decent, which they don't seem to be terrible, I just won't be able to keep up with them in the long run. I have like decent burst, I suppose. Well, this one might be not a very fair representation because these ads normally just get erased from existence, and they're just not. My phone is going crazy. I did get loot off this dungeon, so I can't really complain, because those pants were actually really good. And then, hell yeah. We're gonna wipe. I can already tell. Someone's gonna fuck this shit up. Just like, what am I at? 30% mastery. I need more haste. I need more haste. Also, this visual artifacting, where it's leaving the souls. See, those souls I've already consumed, but they're here. They're not actually souls that I can work with. And they're not anyone else's, I don't think. Yeah, see, I can walk through these, and I don't get the heal. Just kind of annoying when you're trying to keep track of your souls visually, or when you just get tired of seeing your little soul frags all around. So you can tell the ones that are like usable. Those guys are, but there they are again. I don't know what's causing that. I have submitted a bug report. What the fuck? This is weird. Normally the tentacle comes back up. Is that it? No. Is this just her pissy phase? No. What an engaging boss. I think this, yeah, this is where she gets pissed. Starts breaking shit. Tentacles flying everywhere. This is the hentai scene. Oh. I'm getting hentai. Tentacle rape. Alright. Hopefully I won't be a derp here when she does her breath. The bellow. It's that direction. Look at this fell blade. No path available. That's super fun. Does my beam even hit her? Nope. Maybe. That breath is gonna be such a bitch in like pug mythics. Not that you should really be pugging mythics anyway, but yeah. So on normal, that's kickable. Wow, people just aren't dying. This is impressive. Normally, this boss is like a killer. That was easy. Oh no, she does her bitch move now. I forgot. These actually hurt a lot, the tentacles. And she's back. Okay, it is kickable. Anyone gonna die to it? Nope. Aspect of the turtle. Do we have a hunter? Did not even realize. What's his damage like? What is he? Oh, he's survival. That explains his damage. Maybe if he played a legitimate hunter spec like BM or Marks, he's doing some damage. But you see, like, this is a single target boss fight. I did 80k, and the highest DPS at 145. I mean, we're not doing too bad. I'm also spec'd for a bunch of AoE shit, and you can't change your talents, so. Well, that was that. I think overall, the changes to Demon Hunter were positive. I don't think they were a nerf. Obviously, Immolation Aura got nerfed a little bit, but let's be honest. That thing was hitting so hard. I mean, you popped Immo Aura, and it just did, like, infinite damage to everything around you. It was a bit broken. So we'll go over the talents really quick now that we're out of the dungeon. Agonizing Flames, I still prefer this. Immolation Aura increases your movement speed by 30% and deals 50% increased damage. It's just a good Immo Aura. Razor Spikes is probably okay, but again, because Sigil of Misery is now baseline, I don't know. For kiting, Razor Spikes is decent, I suppose, but I just think Agonizing is better. Fallout, I prefer here because every time you Immo Aura, you can see the big explosion. Anything that gets hit by that, there's a chance that it shears a Lesser Soul Fragment off of them. That chance is actually surprisingly high. It happens basically 50-50 is what I'm seeing. Not a hard number, not something that I've tested, but it's more often than not it's actually providing a soul fragment. And when you have a big AoE pull, and you need to get soul frags immediately. Immo Warring and then getting 5 and then going into a soul barrier to stabilize is really, really strong. So this actually synergizes really well. Flame Crash is really cool when you use your Infernal Strike. You leave a sigil of fire on the ground. If you're going to be chain pulling like large AoE pulls, this is convenient. Personally though, I prefer Fellblade for the charge. Obviously there are some bosses that it doesn't work on, and that makes it really annoying. Gluttony, it's just 10% leech. It's really not that big of a deal. On this one, Soul Rending is really, really good. This is one of those ones you had to make a choice. Feed the Demon, also really, really good. With my haste though, I feel like Demon Spikes are basically up all the time anyway. So I go with Fracture for the generated 2 Soul Shards. It's just constant Soul Shards, which really synergizes with Soul Barrier and Fallout. It really makes for healing strong. You can see, like, for total, I did about half the healer, which isn't bad for self-healing. It just helps stabilize things, I think. On this one, again, I went over this. Concentrated Sigils and Quicken Sigils. Quicken kind of meh. Concentrated is okay for the Fire Dot, particularly with an AoE Trash Pull, and when you unlock the Charred Warblades, the dot will tick longer on all of the mobs, which will then increase the healing that you receive from them, effectively reducing damage taken. But for now, I don't have that one, so Fell Eruption is pretty strong. It's also a really strong single target nuke because it does 100% additional damage to mobs or bosses that can't be stunned. On this one, there's really no choice. Fell Devastation is basically a lay on hands. On a 1-minute cooldown, being able to heal for as much as it does, particularly if you Fiery Brand the target before you fire Fell Devastation, with the, again, the Charred Warp, or not Charred Warblades, there is Talent, oh no, I don't remember. Okay, yeah, Fiery Demise. Firebrand also increases the fire damage that you deal to the target by 40%. When you get that with Charred Warblades, very, very strong cooldown. It's retarded. And least but not last, these are actually all 3 really good. I mean, this is Purgatory, Last Resort. Netherbond is a personal Spirit Link totem on 15-second duration with another target. It makes like co-tanks, split damage things, like incredibly powerful. But I think for the general smoothing of the rotation, Soul Barrier, 20-second cooldown, you shield yourself for 8 seconds. Every soul fragment that you consume increases the absorption shield, and it can never fall below a certain amount, so you're just constantly reducing some amount of damage coming in. It's a really good filler for when you don't have Demon Spikes for whatever reason, or if you just need that little bit of extra. So that is the changes. I hope you guys enjoyed the dungeon. Thank you all very much for watching. If you liked the video, please go ahead and leave it a like rating. If you'd like me to continue making these, or if you'd like any other classes for me to explore, go ahead and leave a comment in the comment sections below. Peace out, Girl Scouts.